Would you like to relive your school days again, or you're happy with growing up and having all those responsibilities?
What do you mean growing up? I never grew up. Yeah, he's witness to that.
We are still school children.
Because we never grew up.
We don't want to grow.
First, I want to tell you when I entered the school on the 1st of March 1950, 11th I passed 1962,
1962.
old SSC. And before I even got my results, I was appointed in the school. My interview was done by the principal for the shop.
Father shop.
He interviewed me, he wanted me to come with him to the RTO to pay all the taxes of the buses and cars of the school. We had many buses, school buses. So he wanted me to come with him and I had to carry the books along. So in the car he interviewed me and he says, don't go and waste your time in college. I retired in 2002. I spent actually in this school 44 years. Only in this school. I was never at home. And it's still close to my heart.
What makes this school magical, sir?
Oh, I don't know what you mean by magical. It doesn't need a magician and it doesn't need an astrologer.
So many of them. Just for you. Every time, like when I go to Mapadlal Shah, and I see Gaurav, I said, Gaurav, in 5th standard, he used to cry every time his father would go out. He used to let me go to my department.
Will I be rich? Will I be rich?
So sweet.
I tell them 10.
Some children are really cute.
Can't believe that you have become socialized so disciplined and responsible, so responsible that they have children. Another bomb. Where is he now? And is
Okay, thank you. Coming for 5 days.
I passed out in 1977. I mean, we are all from the 77, 79 batch.
Could you use pass out here? If you use this term in the US, he passed out. Okay, so what? Some joke he can crack, yeah.
Vincenti Davidu, Vincenti Davidu. Students, forever true, we shall dare and do and win.
This is my school. I am a chota mota boy. I'm still in school. I'm still in school. I've come to take admission.
My name is Bobby Jacob, and I used to be the past president of the VINCENT'S Old Boys Association. I led them for around 8 to 10 years, and currently I represent the Pune province of the Jesuits as a national governing council member. And more than anything else, the fact that I stayed just adjacent to the school was fabulous for me, because I could just hop in when bell rang and my parents had to come searching for me after the bell rang in the evening.
How do you define an educated man?
Oh, an educated man who has not just the academic qualifications but also has the ability to deal with people, the strength within to cope with possibilities and difficulties, and somebody who can actually realize their true potential. That's what an educated man is. And of course, you must give back to both society and the country and the nation.
I wish our batch was so patriotic, sir.
Yeah, why do you say that? Everybody is. Just that you haven't discovered their patriotism.
Coming back to school is like reviving your memories back. Once in a month or once in 2 months, we all have a get together. And like, I'm a teacher and the other students. It's really a nice fun.
That's really nice, you know. It reminds me that special. Wherever you go, and if the first thing what connects is the English. So if you share the English, and you will say, I want Vincent.
From a humble start, take off the sticker from that chair and you're going to have. It's underneath your chair. If it's not your chair, it could be the chair next to you. You are a lucky winner. And if you found that chair, come up with the sticker. So we have one winner here already and waiting for another one. You need to come in, lady, to get the prize.
Do you think students always carry a part of you even when they pass out from school throughout their life?
I think not throughout their life, but when they just leave school, yes, when they see you, they still remember the history or the song that you taught them or the joke that you told them or something. They still, like I recently met a boy some years back and I think it was Cake and Count and he said, yes, I remember the history, you were my history teacher, I remember about Shivaji and I loved that subject and that was enough for me.
What is an educated man according to you?
Someone who can talk to anyone from any strata of society, who can talk to them with respect, with dignity and can treat them with that. That is a person who is educated.
What do you sacrifice to become a teacher?
I don't know whether I'd call it sacrifice. It is a love. I think a teacher is a love for children, for being transformed into young men, young women, whatever the teacher may be. But I don't think it's a sacrifice. It's done from the heart and it's done with love.
Did you ever worry about any particular student? Worried about his future or what he might turn out to be?
I knew that they will all turn out well.
Yes?
I had that confidence that they will behave very well and they will do good for the society and for themselves.
Wow.
No, honestly, I never worried them.
Ma'am, do you think a student or students always carry a part of you all throughout their life?
May not be all, but some definitely yes. Something would have clicked to them. I hope, I don't know, but I feel that. Not everyone, some of them.
सर्विस में रह के हम भी बच्चे के जैसे हो गए ना.
I just want to say how much I care. I just want to say that I love you. And I mean from the bottom of my heart.
Structuring is going on now as part of the repairs and maintenance. We are reorganizing the available space to be put to optimum use. We are restructuring the room which is adjacent to the library into multitudes of increased and other common learning spaces have been shrunk. The increased classrooms are not enough now to run this 158 years. It is like planning for the next week. We are here today and here to dream together for that next week, our beloved school, St. Vincent's High School. So dare to dream, do our best, and win the world to the holistic.
Taught for 36 and a half years St. Vincent's. And I taught in St. Mary's from the age of 15. I worked. 15. I finished SSC when I was 15. I'll be 70 this year. I don't know whether I lived that long. I ate 100 chapatis before coming to school. I went for mass in the morning, went to the market, came back, made the chapatis, and walked into school with my mum till 84. No, from the time I joined, 78. My first class was 8th A. I was a class leader. And I had 4 sets of twins in my class.
I interviewed Brigadier Chiva. This thing is to be noted. So he had come in a wheelchair to the school gate. But the moment he entered the school gate, he kept the wheelchair aside. So this reminds me when he said, "Sir, can I help you?" So he said, "This is my school. I don't need any help."
87 batch 10th standard and 89 12th standard.
Oh, so you've completed 12 years in this school?
Yeah, 12 years and 2 years across the street, St. Anne's. So 14 years in this lane. St. Anne's, I did my pre-primary from St.
Okay,
Anne's.
okay.
I thought you did something after. No, before that. After that was then that is not to be disclosed.
What's your favorite memory of school, sir?
I have lots of memory. I taught in the school for more than 22 years.
Wow.
So I have a lot of memories of the school.
Which subject?
Mainly, not subject. I used to teach softball.
Okay.
I used to teach softball to the students and a little bit of javelin throw also.
Do you reckon education has changed now compared to when you were in school?
Oh yes, of course. Of course. The basics have changed.
I'm coming back to the school after 37 years. I passed out in 88, 76 to 88.
Wow.
One thing about him is I remember what his mom used to give him the dabba. So that's something that I remember. But
I grew up. Yeah, he's witness to that.
We are still school children.
We never grew up.
We don't want to grow.
How was Father Ash?
Wonderful man.
Man of principles.
What? Yeah, wonderful man.
And
When his niece, I think, when his niece came to pick him up, when he was old, to take him back to Germany, you know what he said? This is my home. I have more children here who come and ask about me.
And so, what kind of mischief did you guys do in school?
What type of?
Mischief.
Mischief.
All sorts of mischief.
What's mischief?
Enjoy your school life. You'll never come back here.
Every generation has had its problems. So don't forget that. What problems you may be facing today, we may not have had in those days. But what we had in those days, you probably won't even imagine that we had those problems.
If you got a chance, would you do it all over again?
100%. I've enjoyed my 26 to 27 years over here thoroughly, especially with all the boys.
So, how would you define an educated human being?
Basically, when an educated human being has to have a few more qualities than just education.
What was one sacrifice that it takes that nobody ever notices in being a teacher?
For me, the sacrifice that I made was that I stayed in one place. Being a teacher, you have to be in one place 8 hours of the day. No doubt you are in the vicinity of this. But being an artist, I wanted to venture around the world, and paint all around the world. So I sacrificed that.
Thank you so much, sir. Any message for the young kids who have the luxury of not failing, not being hit by teachers to correct? I mean, no scolding, no hitting, no failing. Any message for such kids?
Children, remember, you're given everything on a platter.
Don't take too much advantage of it. Just make sure that you go down the right path, son. There's nobody going to tell you after you get out of the school what's there. In school, learn what you can. All the best.
Thank you so much. If you had to teach your last class ever once again,
Once again, don't want. Because the parents, students, I've heard a lot about it. We are in tension there.
ma'am, and what made this school magical?
Everything. Everything. The people, the students, the infrastructure, the principal, the staff, everything.
And what would you, any message for aspiring teachers?
Hiring teachers, this is like a second home. Since it's just like a second home. Me also, when I come to camp, I feel at ease that I've come to my home. So just take it like that. Everything falls in place. It's a relationship actually.
Do you miss school? Do you miss teaching? Yeah?
Especially coming back here, we feel so nice. All of us feel so nice when we come back.
Very, very nostalgic and very grateful that we have been remembered by the and I'm wishing you all the best. Good health, happiness, success and all that.
Thank you very much. And what's your message to the current students who are here?
Let me just say, I am thankful for everything has changed today. Everything is. Thank you so much. Can I request any of you guys to come and sitting outside, please come and talk.
Thank you, Heavenly Father, for this fellowship which we are experiencing this evening. It is your gift to us. It gives us a sense of belonging. It renews our relationships, which is what life is all about.